Welcome to my channel. So for all of you who are new visitors to my channel and who just happened to stop by, this is Suparna and thank you from the bottom of my heart for stopping by. In this channel, we talk about plants, about the entire collection of indoor and outdoor plants which I have. I take you through how to keep your garden thriving and ultimately making your space into an urban jungle. Next topic on which we talk about in this channel is my field bred lab Caesar. And finally, the third topic on which we talk about in this channel is about creativity, about artistic stuff, about paintings, about DIYs, about upcycling your old household items and creating them into beautiful home decor pieces. So yeah, stay tuned because I'm sure you won't be disappointed. See ya! So in today's video, I'm going to reveal to you guys my rare plant number 3. Actually, it used to be a rare plant till about 6-7 months back, but of late this plant has started hitting the Indian nurseries, and people are automatically getting drawn towards it because of the beautiful leaf structure and the beautiful formation this plant overall has. And also it's a fast growing plant, so probably every 2 to 3 days you will see a new leaf pop out. So that is why it has gained popularity amongst the houseplant lovers in India, and hence I would say it is not a rare plant anymore. But with the intent that I had started this rare plant index series, I will still consider this guy a rare plant. So I will show it to you now. The beautiful Monstera Adansonii, guys. Just look at them. Just admire the leaves. I know you must be thinking that probably I'm a psychotic or a neurotic or a freak trying to talk to you guys to take a moment and admire my plants, but I just can't help it. I'm an ardent plant lover. And I simply love and adore my plants. I love nature and I respect nature most of all. So please bear with me and let's take a moment to just admire the leaves. Then we'll talk about this plant at length. So yeah, the beautiful Monstera Adansonii plant for you guys, the Swiss cheese plant, the 5. So this is a vining plant. Now there are 2 ways in which you can help this plant grow. Number 1, you can give him the support of a trellis or a moss pole wherein it will just vine itself up and grow. Okay. Otherwise, you can use this as a hanging pot, like this, so that the vines all start trailing down and it becomes a beautiful hanging this thing. When I got this guy, it was in a hanging pot. The vines were literally growing all the way down and it was just going out of proportion. I did not like that look. So that's when I gave him this support, wherein I'm guiding him to now slowly trail up the branch, as you can see. Now soil mixture for this plant is strictly coco peat composition, because coco peat, as you know, helps in retaining moisture and also acts as a very good well draining. So this plant here, guys, is a native to the Central and South American jungles. This is known to thrive the best in bright indirect light, because in the South American jungles it is known to grow as a vining plant under the coverage of huge and massive trees there. So that would be the lighting conditions for this guy. This is a fast grower. Every 2 to 3 days you will see a new leaf pop out. Okay, so now we'll talk about when to repot this guy. So this plant does not require frequent repotting, depending upon the size of pot obviously in which you are putting him. It will give you an indication when the plant has grown out of its pot. By growing out of one spot, I mean that the plant has become root bound, or which means that the plant has literally, the roots have literally taken up the entire pot space and there is literally no soil left in the pot for nutrition of the plant. So that is the case when which is called that your plant is growing out of its pot. So when that happens, this plant has been repotted. But just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to show you the size of the leaf I'm trying to talk about here. So when your plant will grow out of its pot, that's when that is when the plant growth will become slow. It will subside down a bit. The leaves will become smaller in size, as you see here, as compared to the original big size leaf it has. Yeah, that's an indication which the plant will give that you need to so more or less I think we covered the general guide structure of this plant. Watering, you have to check the soil should be 70% dry, like top layer should be dry completely between waterings, otherwise there is issue of waterlogging in this plant. Now there's one more point which I wanted to stress on about this particular plant. I have seen a lot of plant sellers, a lot of nursery guys, a lot of online plant sellers as well, label this plant as a philodendron heartleaf or a broken heart philodendron or just simply a philodendron. Now I would like to mention in this video that this is not a philodendron at all. This has got nothing to do with the philodendron family. This is a Monstera Adansonii. This belongs to the Monstera family, and which ultimately it's a cultivar. It's a cultivar of some kind in the Monstera family, and ultimately it descends down from the Araceae family. So it has got nothing to do with being a philodendron, and it is not a philodendron at all. So we plant buyers, we house plant owners, we house plant enthusiasts, when we buy a plant from a nursery and we do not know much about that plant, what happens is that we usually, the first instinct that we go with is the name the nursery guy has told us. Now immediately we come back home and we try to Google about that plant. Now if a particular plant like this is being mislabeled as something which it is not, we are ending up searching about that name which does not belong to this family at all. And ultimately the entire process of getting to know about scare and how to take the guide and everything just becomes very misleading. So that is one point which I wanted to notify through this video, that this is a Monstera Adansonii and not a philodendron of any kind. So yeah, so let me know what you think about this video of mine, if it was insightful for you guys and all. In case you own this plant or you wish to own this plant, please do let me know. This ranges from 100 to a 300 price range in India in various nurseries, as the case might be. So in case you have any further questions for this particular plant, please do ask me in the comment section. I will surely answer all your questions. Stay tuned for more of my videos.